This week on Motorcar History, we have the Audi Quattro, built from 1980 to 1991. The Audi Quattro is a sports coupe of the Audi brand. It was manufactured between 1980 and 1991, with a total of 11,452 cars built. Different engine variants, but all the Quattros had 5 cylinders in line with a turbocharger. At first with a 2.1 litre engine with around 200 brake horsepower depending on the market where it was built for. These were produced from 1980 to 1987. From 1987 to the end of production in 1991, the engine was enlarged to 2.2 litres, and by 1989 a new 20 valve engine version was built. This was more powerful with 220 horsepower. The original Audi Quattro model is referred to as the Ur-Quattro. It was one of the first road vehicles with permanent all-wheel drive to be produced in large numbers, and was a decisive success story of the Audi Quattro drive system, the use of permanent all-wheel drive in road vehicles in the future. The early cars can be noted by the interiors, with features such as analog clocks, larger switches on the dashboard, and early 80s design seating materials that even went as far as the headlining. This makes these a rare and desirable version. By 1982, first started to feature digital instead of analog displays. These early versions had green displays, external changes such as wide double headlamps under the glass. By 1984 again, a new dashboard designs. Interiors have a much more modern look. Changes to the dash switch design, centre console and other cosmetic updates. Again outside, changes such as black tail lights and changes to the headlights and grille. Further updates followed. The later 20 valve Quattros also featured a new 3-spoke steering wheel, leather trim for the seats, doors and glove box. Also noticeable here, the larger full-length leather-wrapped centre console and door pockets. Also featured just orange displays shown here. The Audi Quattro had a front engine 4-wheel drive layout. It had independent front and rear suspension, received permanent 4-wheel drive with a middle and rear differential lock. Until the end of 1981, both locks could be switched manually and independently from one another with 2 claw clutches using cables. The Quattro have been further revised over the years. The wheel sizes went from 16x15 inch wheels with 205 60/15 tyres to 8x15 inch wheels with 215 50/15 tyres. At the same time, the suspension was lowered by 20mm with slightly stiffer springs for improved handling. In 1987, torsion centre differential was used for the first time, replacing the manual centre differential lock. In particular, its all-wheel drive system was refined. These vehicles were ideally suited for winter drives or for other difficult operations on slippery road, in the rain, dirt, etc. The body of the Audi Quattro is based on that of the Audi Coupe. This in turn was a modified Audi 80 with 2 doors and a hatchback. Outside, the Quattro differed from the Coupe in that it had a noticeably wider fenders, larger bumpers, sills and a larger rear spoiler. In 1980, the first presentation of the Audi Quattro was at the Geneva Motor Show. The Audi Sports Quattro, special variant, also known as the short one, available from 1984, and also had a much more powerful engine. 225 kilowatts, 306 horsepower, which were the base vehicle for the Group B cars. These body modifications made the wheelbase 32 centimeters shorter than the normal car. Around 220 copies of these were built, 200 having to be built for the regulations. By mid-1991, production of the Quattro was discontinued.